Well, I'm just sitting here under this gazebo. I'm just real thankful for the opportunity to be here in Jamaica. I just thought I'd make a quick video and just say so. I'm reading God's word and preparing uh, my message. There's my message, finishing up my message for here in Jamaica. And so this is my view here. Got these guys, these Jamaican guys right here, sitting down there just talking, and I'm listening to their lovely Jamaican accent. It's really cool to hear. And then our our team is over here in this cove, and they're swimming out here in this beautiful water. And anyway, you got all the sounds, um, children playing, vehicles going by, and um, and just all of this Jamaican sound here and the culture, and it's just really cool to be here. I'm just thankful for the opportunity, and just wanted to make a little video saying so. Looking forward to preaching God's word. Tomorrow morning, we'll be talking about asking the question of, are you ready? Listen to those guys talking down there. It's really cool to hear them talking, and um, the sounds of the waves crashing on the shore. But anyway, tomorrow morning I'll be talking about asking the question of, are you ready? And the idea is, are you ready to meet God? And so I'm going to be talking about several things having to do with that. Um, uh, you ask people if they're like students, hey, are you ready for your test? And they're like, yeah, and they take it and they flunk it, and guess you weren't ready because you flunked it, right? And then, as a coach, I'll ask, guys, are you ready for this match? And the guy says, yeah, I'm ready, but you ain't worked hard at practice. So inside, I'm saying, good luck. I don't think you're ready the way you've been practicing. And you go out there and get the tail kicked, and they didn't realize the guy on the other side of the wrestling mat was last year's state champion. So you encourage him, but he wasn't ready. Um, and there are some people who thought they were ready in Matthew 7. Um, their time ran out, and they met God, and they found out that they weren't ready, and Jesus said, "Depart from me, for I never knew you." And that is the operative phrase that you and I as believers need to think about. Not do I know him, right? Because I can know stuff about God, I can know stuff about Jesus, but the question is, does my following of him, has it allowed him to know me? The easy answer is yes, he knows me, he knows everything, right? But then there's the part where I've been fake, right? I've jumped through all the religious hoops, and I've done all the religious things, but I haven't let God know me because I've been fake, been putting up a facade, acting like I'm something that I'm not being concerned if my life actually matches, not the words out of my mouth, but my life. Does my life actually reflect that I've given my goals and my aspirations and my dreams? Have I given them over to him, and has his dreams become mine? right? Do I hurt over what the Father hurts over? Am I just so steeped and busy in religious stuff that I've never gotten to the point where my heart breaks for the things that break the heart of God? And we see this so many things in our culture today that break the heart of God. In our secular culture, but in the church also. People don't read the Bible. They don't know how to study God's word. They have no discernment. Their life looks just like the life of somebody who doesn't give a rip about God. And so this is just so sad to see people just bebopping through, their Christian life, going to church and not just skimming across the top, not slowing down and taking their supposed, and it may be true, I don't know for sure, but they're taking their supposed commitment to God, and you don't see any difference in their life. I mean, they have words that they use, but their life. So this is what I'll be speaking about tomorrow morning to the church here in Jamaica. Are you ready to meet God and to have Him say, "Well done, good and faithful servant"? And I kind of think that when that happens, rather than making excuses for their sin, for people, for your sin, when you meet Him, I kind of think it's you're not gonna make excuses. You're gonna be, when He says, "Welcome and oh, good and faithful servant," we're gonna be saying, "Wait a minute, are you sure? Are you sure about that?" Because we know what our heart is like. We know how our mind wanders. And because there has been authentic transformation by the power of God, rather than making excuses for sin, when God says, "Welcome, good and faithful servant," we'll probably say, "Wait a minute, wait a minute, are you sure?" And the truth is that for some, He's going to say, "Welcome, a good and faithful servant," because our life proved that when we met Him, He made a change in our life. I hope that's true for you. I'm looking forward to sharing that truth with God's people here in Jamaica tomorrow morning.